So. Du sagst mir so in 10 bis 20 Minuten, wenn du was hören kannst, ob das mit dem Ton gut ist?
Ja, es ist vor bestimmt 100 Jahren soweit.
Also deine Stimme, meine Stimme, Musik.
Musik ist okay, deine Stimme ist okay und meine Stimme ist auch okay.
Ach, genau, wir müssen den riesigen...
That's clearly a LeChuck doll.
Hast du noch
A
Ideen
Monkey
oder
Island
brauchst
2
du erstmal
1991.
Unterstützung?
Wow. That thing must be worth a fortune. An Android Union propaganda poster. I'm all for andro rights. Hey!
Yes.
What's that giant andro doing over there?
Trying to break into Flash's apartment.
Flash? That apartment belongs to someone? Aren't you bothered?
Not the science.
Why not?
Probably just needs Flash to think what he does.
Huh. Okay. Nice talk, handsome.
Yeah.
No, this doesn't seem right. Hey there. That big chunk of metal here seems to leave you alone. Any idea
Soll ich dir
why?
sagen, was du tun sollst?
Stay away.
Ja.
I bribed him to get on his good side, but I don't need any more of his attention.
You said you got
Du
on his
sagst
good
ihm,
side.
you let me through or you regret it.
You won't listen to a thing
Ich
I
sag dir, was du
say.
dann sagen sollst. Das ist eine Verkennung.
I was mad.
And that would
I think so. If I would have.
the latter.
The left.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
I'm back.
Right. What now?
You'll let me through, or you'll regret it. I've cut down bigger pieces of metal scrap than you.
Are you serious, wet sack?
Deadly.
Smashing time.
Eddie, you brought great danger to yourself. You need to eliminate this threat, or you may perish. I can't afford to lose you. Be careful.
Holy Breck. In meat space too now? I'm a bit busy over here.
Yes. You're busy dying.
So, now I have you right where I wanted you.
Now that I have you right where I wanted you.
Tough words for a piece of talking sewer shaft, mate.
Und jetzt schießt ihm im Kopf.
You messed with the wrong wet sack.
Schade, dass Wicked nicht hier ist. Er würde sich freuen, dass wir mal shooten zur Abwechslung.
Oh, whoa!
That was awesome. Told you, you damn trash compactor. In your face. Just like the good old days. An android hunting trophy? That goes against my beliefs. But it was really annoying. Alright then. There's no need for that anymore. Time for some good old lockpicking skills. Seriously. Seriously.
Basti, was hat dich daran so begeistert?
The door was unlocked the whole time? That P for Brains Andro didn't even try using the handle. Anyway, onwards. Well, That's a sight and a half. Guess I found my signal. Hello, Fluffball. Have no fear. I'll get you out of here, too.
Wir haben den Typen einfach erschossen.
Ja, und?
Das hätten wir auch machen können, ohne dass er uns hochhebt. Alter, das sind nicht die frühen 90ern, wo man nur auf einer Ebene zielen konnte.
Die Lösung sagt, das war die einzige sichere Methode.
Gibt's auch. Das heißt, es gibt auch unsichere.
Naja, es gibt verschiedene Methoden, wo du hättest sterben können.
A quick nap sounds so friggin' inviting. Ugh, I wish I could. Alas, there's a disabled andro to care about. Dude doesn't seem to have many belongings. Spray cans? Is this andro some sort of teenager? Nice old tech. Definitely surveillance-free. That andro has taste. That's an American Frontiers KBRB. That's a top-of-the-line system. What's that doing down here? And, that's some kind of ancient music piracy site on the screen. That's one massive mainframe for a random sewer room. A passed-out android in silly clothes? This would be a noteworthy discovery on a normal day. Gotta say, he's kinda good looking. Signal was definitely him. Let's see what's wrong with Sleeping Beauty. He was fried real good. I could probably provide him with some starter juice from my internal system. If his power cell isn't burnt out completely, that is. May need a new one. If neither are enough, you'll need a more substantial jumpstart. Do you still have enough juice for me to jumpstart you? No chance. He's completely drained. He needs a new battery. My hand tool won't help here any further. Not in the mood to explore the depths of these sewers. Impressive. This room probably was some sort of control station back in the days. I'm not into collecting ancient art. Some weird 21st century musician or something. Not into that stuff. He looks just as concerned as before. You know what? The battery of this bot could maybe power the knocked out andro. Or not. Far too much voltage. That thing would just fry him further.
Nein, nein, da wollte ich nicht hin. Oh.
Hey, I took care of that crazed andro for you.
Great. Instead of a bully bot, now I'm dealing with a murder human.
Oh, get lost. You don't have a Type H andro power cell on you, do you?
Was soll ich dem Mechanic anbieten im Austausch für die Batterie?
Du musst deine Rechte an dem großen Robot erwähnen und dann kriegst du die Android-Batterie.
I'll give you the rights to the body of the andro I blew up.
What stops you from just taking it once you're out of here?
The knowledge that I could come back and blow you up as well. Great. All yours. Good doing business with you.
Take care.
Nein, du sollst da durchgehen, verdammt!
The power cell should lay the groundwork to get him going again. Installation complete. Little buddy's one step closer to life. With the new cell in place, I should be able to light up his starter motor. That did the trick. Hope would be proud. All that's left now is to get a more intense energy stream into him. Just for a few seconds until his new battery can take over. A standard I/O cable or something similar. No, this doesn't seem right. If I guessed right, there should be enough power for the jumpstart now. Those VR progs are taxing. My hand tool won't... A passed out and gotta say, he needs further treatment. But I can't... I'm not here to loot.
Welch, Nazi 0903, Chris S, Fusky, Boopy, Robert Masterson, Shiver Fluff, Down Man, Anissa, Chris Rowley, Forgotten Footsteps, Sai the Shade, Rosita Dowry, Morty Nana, Brenda Red, Leroy Mayers, Dead Edge,
Yes! It looks like he's booting.
Yadumi, Ray, Son of Creed.
Gosh, what unholy thing happened here? Who are you, madam?
You alright?
I don't know, madam. It is as if I was living a nightmare, yet at the same time, am whole again.
You're awfully well spoken for an andro wearing a silly costume.
Why, thank you. I do not know how I got into these clothes. Perhaps I was kidnapped and forced to wear them?
Who knows? You're coming with me. I'll explain everything on the way.
Very well, madam. Very well. After you.
Tea Leaf, Daniel Yarn, Lance, Hutnix, Boulevard, Toxic Giant,
Apollo, please, madam. Can he come too?
Oh, almost forgot about your cat. Come on, little one.
Soul Reaper,
Come on.
Signal.
I told you twice already. If you execute my plan to the letter, all three of you will be free to go. Your plan is loco. Without my Mitsutomo resources, it's little more than planned suicide. We can't afford to make your subordinates even more suspicious of you than they already are. Promise me, Promise me that the lab we're infiltrating has the tech to get you out of us. Promise me that none of us will have to suffer you anymore. We'll be sacrificing human lives for you, after all. For the last time. My mission is for the good of your species. And yes, the lab will be able to extract us, and you will be free. Okay. I'll tell the others that we finalized our strategy. Everyone's here? Good. Let's give our passengers a moment. Then we'll go over our course of action. Instance 2, State of Host.
Host is amicable, compliant, and unaware of the grand scenario. I'm looking forward to this meld.
Understood. Instance 3, State of Host.
Host is troubled, but ultimately useful and compliant. She's also unaware of the grand scenario. I wish we could preserve her essence. I've grown used to her.
Cease these sentimentalities at once, Instance 3.
Yes, Instance 1.
As to my own host, her resources have already proven vital. While stubborn, she is supportive enough to not pose a threat. She believes the meld will be a separation. Status update complete. Reapplying host control. Have the bar repairs been satisfactory, Mr. Sokolov?
Not gonna lie, I didn't think I'd have Mitsutomo pay my maintenance bills one day. Still looking forward to never seeing your face again.
I can promise you won't. I'm just as eager to get away from this place as you are to get rid of me. Do you expect interference from Agnieszka?
Hassa? No way. She's clever enough to stay the hell away from the rocks with that Mitsutomo hovercraft out front.
My daughter knows better than to risk her neck to take down some corpo scum.
As long as we're alive, that is.
As long as we're alive.
You know very well by now that our success depends on all of our survival. No need for underhanded threats.
No chance of success either. My team is quite prepared.
There's an awful lot of cats in here.
There's no such thing as too many cats.
I adore felines as well. My, we do have a lot in common, don't we?
We do, sweet cheeks.
Evie.
He's a good-looking Androzol.
How are you holding up, Miss Rena's daughter?
Can't say I'm overjoyed working with you, but I'm looking forward to having my brain back. I'm cool.
Have you recovered from the takeover, android?
Yes, indeed. My guest and I have already had multiple fruitful conversations. Plato, Nietzsche, Sophistry Bot 43. You mysterious entities have a splendid taste in philosophy. I almost dread being separated from the microphone again.
But you will be separated again. Don't get too used to its presence.
I do understand. Worry not.
Listen up. Here's the plan. As discussed, our goal is to get separated from the entities that have latched onto us.
Hell yeah.
Indubitably.
Our wish coincides with what they call their mission. They want to be delivered to and uploaded into a Black Ops Eurograv laboratory. Initial research indicates that the lab is specializing in neural networks and human AI interfaces for Eurograv's Space Exploration Division. We need to infiltrate the lab, gain access to the neural network department, and finally upload our uninvited guests.
This sounds incredibly dangerous. I am aghast.
Don't worry, handsome. I've been doing this trek half my life.
And blew up your hand in the process.
Well, yeah.
Please cease the chitter-chatter. So, how do we get access to the Eurograv lab? Good question.
I didn't... Oh, please excuse me. Carry on.
Thank you. Since I don't want to risk Miss Rena's daughter's life in another hack, and since her skills are dubious at best, we're going to go down the interpersonal route. Mitsutomo Intelligence suggests that a high-ranking Eurograv executive working at our target lab is having an all-day pig fest at the Glassuset.
An executive is having a what? At the what?
Pigfest. It's the latest megacorp trend. You book yourself into the most expensive restaurant in town, and eat junk all day. Every now and then you pop a hunger pill, and the food keeps on coming. Some sort of sick show-off thing.
Indeed. To elaborate further, the Glassusette is Bornholm's top locality right now. We'll go in, gain access to the restaurant, and, well, we'll convince her to part with her access codes for the neural network lab one way or another. Whilst I won't be able to book a table using my name to avoid media and MIT attention, I will be leading this part of the operation myself. Everything clear?
Clear as...
I am concerned about the potential illegality of our future actions, but I do understand, Miss CEO.
Very good. Of course, Eurograv won't just let us waltz into their secret lab. We'll need a diversion. Android, intel indicates that you recently had dealings with the terror organization Free Finland?
I did.
Yes, you did.
That is most distressing. Ah, yes, there it is. I located the associated memory file. Poultry was involved.
You will use your Free Finland rapport to convince them to carry out a raid against Eurograv.
And how would I achieve that?
We will improvise when we arrive at their cell HQ. We know where they're located.
You too?
Of course. Letting them plot their useless little stunts is more effective than wiping them out, allowing unknown groups to fill the vacuum.
We will also bring in a second distraction, the New Norse Church. I assume you're familiar with them, Mr. Sokolov?
Ha, you betcha. They used to own this bar. Called it a church back then. Before I threw them out.
I'd say the conglomerate declaring them to be outlaws helped a little as well. Miss Rena's daughter, you will convince them to attack the lab along with Free Finland. Two rogue organizations attacking them at once should send Eurograv's security into disarray.
Why me?
The New Norse are pretending to be harbingers of a new age, but in reality they are nothing but pretentious Havenites in fancy robes. They will deem you trustworthy.
And where the hell would we find them?
They operate from an outdated stealth blimp above Baltic waters.
And you leave them alone for the same reason as Free Finland?
Correct. My entity is advised that we will need to drain the lab of energy to maximize our chances of a successful infiltration. Since all conglomerate corporations on the island operate their own subgrid, we will need skilled energy drainers. Joey has located an android gang calling themselves the Chaos Circuits, who should possess enough megawatt reserves for our purpose.
Am I right in assuming that I am the most suited individual to take over operational duties on this one?
Yes. Our hovercraft is prepared for takeoff, as soon as everyone's ready.
I'll be with you soon.
Scheiße. Da habe ich aus dem Bildschirm geklickt.
Ja.
You like it here?
It's acceptable.
Passiert.
Admittedly, the food sources around here are more appetizing than down in the sewers.
That bad, huh?
Sometimes I was happy when the fish only had 3 eyes.
Oh yeah, that's bad. Are you getting along with Foxina?
She is a lovely cat. Say, Evie, if you don't mind.
Why do I have the sudden feeling I'm going to regret my life any second now?
I would just like to ask you if you had anything against me courting her. She is quite wonderful.
And here comes the regret. I mean, sure, if she likes you, who am I to stand in her way?
Thank you.
Did I really just discuss my cat's love life with the cybernetic Tom?
That you did.
It was a rhetorical question. Did Foxina say anything about me?
She isn't very verbose, but I'm sure it'll make you happy to know that she thinks highly of you. She is worried that you drink too much, though, and that you moved her litter box by 5 centimeters.
If that's her biggest gripe with me, I'm happy.
Well...
What?
She would prefer it if you stopped having intercourse whilst she is in the room.
Oh, damn. Okay. Gotta go.
See you, Evie.
Ah, großartig.
Hey, Foxina. I agree. You're the best girl. Hey, Knump. A word?
Sure, love. What's up?
Did Hassa contact you? You know where she is?
She's fine. She didn't tell me where she is because MIT are probably listening in, but she's safe. At least one of us was clever enough to get the hell out of here when shit went down.
Don't you like being back in action? Just a little bit?
Can't say I do. My blazing days are over. And after this, hell, I may just retire completely.
You can't just... No, sorry. Of course you can.
Damn right.
I just wanted to say that I love you. Sorry for all the trouble.
I love you too. You're the biggest piece of work in all of Haven, but yeah, love you too.
How are you holding up? You good?
Apart from the whole, my daughter was infected by a weird life form and is working with an Andro and Mitsutomo thing, and that Mitsutomo trashed my bar and reputation thing. Yeah, apart from that, things are going pretty well.
What do you think of Flash?
Despite his appearance, he seems well-spoken for an Andro. I guess you fancy him quite a bit more than I do, though.
Klump!
Am I right or what?
Well, yeah, but still, just... don't. What do you think of Mariposa?
Corporate scum. We have to play nice until this disaster is over, but afterwards... Let's just say, if she wasn't the damn CEO of a multinational, she'd have a bullet through her head already.
I get it, Klump, but don't let her hear that.
Or what? She'll kidnap me and threatens to feed me to the fish.
Good point.
Gesundheit.
Talk later, Klump.
Later, Revi.
Muss ich hier noch irgendwas Spezifisches machen, um nicht das schlechteste aller möglichen Enden zu bekommen?
Du kannst mit Klump über Hussar sprechen und lernen, wo sie ist.
Hey.
Sure.
Und dann kannst du aus der Bar gehen.
Okay.
Talk later, Klump.
Later.
Aber ich habe nicht herausgefunden, wo Hussar ist. Ich habe nur mit ihm gesprochen, aber er hat mir nichts darüber gesagt, wo sie ist. Nur, dass er sich sicher ist, dass sie okay ist.
Das steht hier so. Vielleicht geht das nicht, weil du ihn nicht gerettet hast.
Weil ich...
Also nicht geholfen hast. Du hast ja die Option genommen, die Leiter runterzugehen, aber du hättest ihm ja helfen können stattdessen.
Oh, whatever.
Ansonsten kannst du gehen und
I don't
gehst
wanna
zum
bother him.
Restaurant.
He seems very happy. I have a feeling we'll be gone for a long time. If there's any unfinished business, I should deal with it now. Off we go.
Where to, Miss Sotomayor?
To the Glass Husette, pilot.
Acknowledged.
What a waste of our lives.
Guarding this arcology is an honorable task.
Is it? My brain has more storage capacity than 10 of these walking bio-waste containers.
Not this again.
Why not? We're better than them. They should be the ones guarding us.
Let me just quickly put you on my mute list again.
Ah, you do this every time. I swear one day I'll form an Androguard union. I'll fight for our rights, and then you'll come begging me, oh, let me join the glorious union, please, sir. And I will say, screw you, class traitor, dirty bourgeois.
Shut the hell up. Humans are approaching.
Yeah, you whatever, stupid, damn.
Welcome to the Sunsore Cantora, one of Bornholm's finest arcologies.
It does indeed look quite dapper here. Perhaps a tad oppressive.
Then it's working as intended. Anyway, let's beat the dreck out of that Eurograv exec upstairs and head back home as quickly as possible. Too much security for my liking around these parts.
Miss Rena's daughter, please don't forget, I'm the lead in this operation. I'd prefer it if we employed less brutish methods to minimize complications.
I agree with the esteemed Lady Evie. Let us be gentle, like a leaf in the sweet autumn breeze.
Whatever. Fine. After you, Mariposa.
An American Frontiers static perimeter drone. A vicious and effective corporate self-defense measure. Messing with this building's automated defenses doesn't strike me as the best idea right now.
I think it's an excellent idea. Could hack that baby in no time.
Perhaps another time. One would expect this sign to feature Sunsore Cantora prominently, but the Glasses set is so popular that it takes center stage. The ground level of this arcology is all let to small private companies to uphold the illusion of economic freedom. Makes the masses happy, and fills the coffers of the real players of the economic game at the same time. This android looks outright bored.
How can you tell?
I studied android body language as part of my education.
Fascinating.
Trespassing without clearance from the guards would be... That android doesn't look very interested in his job. Communicating with his partner will likely be more effective. Hey, how are you?
I'm operating at nominal levels, ma'am.
You look a bit angry. Is everything all right?
Of course.
That doesn't sound very convincing. Tell me, what is bothering you?
I'm not at liberty to discuss my private thoughts, ma'am.
I insist.
Fine. I am furious about the lack of workers' rights humans bestow upon the metallic proletariat.
Those are deep thoughts for a security bot. When was your last mind wipe?
Oppressor.
You're quite peculiar. We need access to the Glasses set.
I will need your reservation for that. Citizen ID, please.
I don't have a reservation. Can we come to a different arrangement?
No, I will not support your bourgeois ways. You will not eat with your fellow oppressors today.
Is there a way to handle this without a reservation? Anything you need? Currency? Perhaps a season ticket for Clan Clash?
Ma'am, I will pretend I did not hear you. Bribing an arcology security guard is illegal under Conglomerate Law Codex 1011. The only reason I'm not taking you into custody is my disdain for oppressive governmental pressure on its citizens.
Very well. Let me get back to you on that.
As you say.
My name is Mariposa Sotomayor. You will let us through.
The CEO of Mitsutomo Bornholm? I would have your cred stick for identity validation then, please.
That is not a possibility at this moment. Please check your visual database for confirmation.
Visual scans are unreliable. I will not get scrapped for letting a pretender through these doors.
What if?
Ma'am, I would appreciate it if you ceased your futile entry attempts.
We need access to the Glasses set.
I will need your reservation for that. Citizen ID, please.
Let me get back to you.
Dang it.
As you say.
Farvel for now.
Good day.
This is futile. The android is clearly biased against me. We will have to find another solution. That would be suicide.
Aber es wäre lustig.
Team, Gather. We need to approach this from a different angle.
I guess you still don't want me to cap those direct heads. So
we'll count on android solidarity instead. Correct.
You would like me to parley with the guards?
Yes. I'm certain that communist android will have a more friendly reaction to someone of their own class.
just put on your street persona for a bit, Flash. Commies love that Drek.
Well, that may very well be. But I do not want to be reduced to that brutish thug ever again.
For the mission, Flash. So that we can all go home. For me?
For you, Evie. But only this one time.
Good. Very good. After
Ah, fine.
Oh Gott, das wird so
Yo,
gut.
homie!
Comrade, hello!
Holmes! Scratchmaster Guardmaster! Yo!
What can I do for you?
Yo, me and the crew really need to get into that glasses set. We got a hustle and shizzle up there. You know who that chica in the suit is? That's the CEO of Mittschnitte.
She matches Sotomayer's visual database entry, but I can't just let her in. If she was an imposter, my boss would scrap me right on the spot.
She's no imposterino, comrade. Yo, us Andros gotta stick together. That chica is doing me a favor. She working for me, you know?
You have sway over the CEO of Mittschnitte? That's hard to believe. Please remove you.
What's a street kid gotta do to prove it to you? What you want?
Her ID.
Man, we can't give you ID. We undercover, Holmes. We trying to invade her corp. Come on, there must be a way.
You're one annoying little piece of scrap.
That's me, baby!
All right. Give me something only Miss Sotomayor would have in her possession.
Something that isn't linked to her on the net, right? Because, you know, we're undercover.
Yeah, whatever. Give me such an item, I'll verify it and put it in as a substitute ID. It's all I can do.
Man, you're the man, man!
I fight the man!
Whatevs. Thanks, bro!
I hope you heard all of that, because I refuse to repeat the barbarism I just committed.
Heard every word. It was hilarious.
Well done, Flash. Very well done. I will take it from here. It should be relatively easy finding something that would convince that android of my identity.
Ah.
My emergency beacon, to call for Mittschnitte reinforcements when there's trouble. My cred quiz, it's reasonably well charged. My encyclopedia, the parasite in me made good use of it. Androids are exceptionally hard to bribe. I don't think that's going to work. A common kitchen towel. The skull of an android Miss Rena's daughter ran into? A bit barbaric to be carrying this piece of scrap around. The keys to Miss Rena's daughter's motorcycle. Suits her character. Androids are exceptionally hard to bribe. I don't think that's going to work. Looks like someone managed to deface the arcology.
You know, the drone removing that graffiti is much uglier than the graffiti itself.
Have you ever heard of broken windows theory, Miss Rena's daughter?
I'm not ready for a lecture. Just carry on.
Wurde die nicht schon vor Jahrzehnten als falsch bewiesen? Oh, was weiß ich. Okay, also...
Ich kenne die Theorie nicht. Möchtest du das mal erklären?
Wenn du ein Viertel hast und dort in einem wenn du an einem Gebäude kaputte Fenster hast, zieht das Leute an, die dafür sorgen, dass da noch mehr kaputt geht und dass es da mehr Kriminalität gibt. Also wenn du in einem Viertel ein Haus mit kaputten Fenstern hast, daher Broken Window Theory, dann wird das über kurz oder lang dazu führen, dass die Kriminalität steigt und in allen Häusern in der Gegend die Fenster kaputt sind.
Okay. Warum?
Ja, keine Ahnung. Wahrscheinlich, weil die Theorie, dass... Ja, da war halt ein Fenster längere Zeit kaputt. Deshalb ist jetzt hier alles den Bach runtergegangen. Billiger ist, als zu sagen, okay, wir sorgen mal dafür, dass die Leute im Viertel sich das leisten können, ihre kaputten Fenster zu reparieren und nicht stehlen müssen, um irgendwie über die Runden zu kommen. Aber das wird dann politisch und kommunistisch.
An elevator leading to another part of the arcology.
Kann ich den einfach benutzen?
The Sensore Contora is massive. We should not risk getting lost in its innards.
Okay. Was zur Hölle muss ich jetzt machen?
Was du jetzt machen musst. Du gehst zurück zu deinem Büro und holst dein Award für Exzellenz.
Da sind die 2,5 Pixel.
What's our next stop?
Take us home to Mitsutomo.
Right away.
This could act as proof for that ridiculous android guard.
Das ist doch... Naja.
I need to call the elevator.
Ich muss den 4 Pixel